Blood is a red, viscous fluid that circulates through the heart and blood vessels. It is a specialized connective tissue because it contains cells suspended in a liquid, plasma. An average adult has about 5 liters of blood. Blood performs transport, protection, and regulation functions that keep the body alive and healthy. Blood is our life's delivery truck, oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. 24/7 service. Components of blood. Blood is made up of 55% plasma and 45% blood cells. Plasma. Plasma is the straw-colored fluid in which blood cells float. It is mostly water. Plasma is mostly water. So are humans just fancy walking water tanks? Composition of plasma water. Acts as a solvent that dissolves and transports many substances. Dissolved substances. Plasma is the ultimate courier service, delivering nutrients, hormones, and heat everywhere. Nutrients: glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, mineral salts. Wastes: urea, uric acid, lactic acid. Gases: carbon dioxide dissolved as bicarbonates. Hormones from endocrine glands. Plasma proteins. Albumin maintains osmotic pressure. Globulins include antibodies for immunity. Fibrinogen is important in blood clotting. Ions maintain pH and nerve and muscle activity. Functions of plasma: transport medium for nutrients, hormones, wastes, heat, and blood cells. Maintains blood volume and blood pressure. Helps in temperature regulation by distributing heat around the body. Plasma proteins assist in clotting. Fibrinogen is converted to fibrin. Immunity forms antibodies. Osmotic balance, like albumin. Red blood cells, RBCs, also known as erythrocytes. RBCs are the most numerous blood cells. Millions are produced daily in the bone marrow. How does blood manage to carry oxygen, food, and waste without mixing them up? Structure. A biconcave disc shape is thinner in the middle than at the edges. No nucleus in mature cells. Filled with hemoglobin, an iron-containing red pigment. Why do RBCs kick out their nucleus? Are they downsizing for better performance? Adaptations. Biconcave shape. Increases surface area for faster oxygen diffusion. Why do RBCs have a biconcave shape? Did someone sit on them? No nucleus. Provides more space for hemoglobin. Small and flexible. Easily pass through narrow capillaries. Numerous. Ensures enough oxygen is transported to all organs. Functions: transport oxygen from the lungs to body cells as oxyhemoglobin. Transport a small part of carbon dioxide from tissues to lungs. Red blood cells are like oxygen taxis, no meter running, no traffic jams. Red blood cells are so serious about their job they even remove their nucleus, no phone, no chatting, just work. White blood cells, WBCs, are also known as leukocytes. WBCs are larger than RBCs, but fewer. They have a nucleus and can change shape. If WBCs are our security team, who is the boss, phagocytes or lymphocytes? Types of WBCs and functions. Phagocytes. Engulf and digest pathogens through phagocytosis. First line of defense against infections. Lymphocytes. Produce antibodies that attach to specific antigens on pathogens. Provide long-term immunity. Memory cells remain after infection. White blood cells act like soldiers, always ready to attack intruders without asking questions. General features. Can squeeze through blood vessel walls into tissues, a process known as diapedesis. Increase in number during infections. Functions. The body defends against bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens. Production of antibodies for immunity. Platelets or thrombocytes. Platelets are tiny cell fragments with no nucleus. They are formed from large cells called megakaryocytes in bone marrow. If clotting didn't happen, what would life be like with a small scratch? Functions. Helps in blood clotting. Release chemicals that convert fibrinogen to fibrin, forming a mesh that traps cells to form a clot. Prevent. Excessive blood loss. Entry of microorganisms through wounds. Platelets are emergency repair workers rushing to stop leaks before things get messy. Functions of blood. Blood performs three major categories of functions: transport functions, oxygen transport. RBCs carry oxygen from the lungs to the tissues. Carbon dioxide transport. Plasma carries carbon dioxide dissolved as bicarbonate to the lungs. Nutrient transport. Plasma transports glucose, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals from the digestive system to the cells. Waste transport. Urea is removed from the liver to the kidneys for removal. Lactic acid from muscles is transported to the liver for detoxification. Hormone transport. Plasma carries hormones from endocrine glands to target organs. Transport of heat. Maintains a constant body temperature, 37 degrees Celsius. If blood works every second transporting things, should it be considered the busiest worker in the body? Protective functions. WBCs. Fight pathogens through phagocytosis and antibody production. Platelets and clotting factors. Prevent bleeding and protect the body from infections at wound sites. Antibodies and antitoxins. Destroy pathogens and neutralize toxins. Regulatory functions. Blood helps regulate body temperature by absorbs heat from active organs and distributes it around the body. If blood controls temperature, can we call it the body's personal air conditioner? pH levels. Plasma proteins and buffers maintain a stable pH for enzyme activity. Osmotic pressure and fluid balance, maintained mainly by albumin. Electrolyte balance. Ions help maintain nerve impulses and muscle contraction. Blood has better teamwork than a football team. Everyone knows their position. Thank you for watching.